Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising. Aries, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for March 16th to 22nd. Aries, this week we have the Answer the Call Oracle card. We have the beautiful Empress energy, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Aries, wow, look at the cards. This is a very exciting reading. I'm an Aries as well, and I'm pretty happy about what I see here. I mean, we've got so many positive cards here. We've got, the abundance on both the solidity, stability, home level, and, joy, love, happiness. And the Empress, she is the energy that can actually, birth things into the physical realm for us and expand them. I just get the sense that a lot of you have been at the kind of crossroads or the threshold or maybe in the space in between for quite a while, and I really feel that you're moving into your time. There is a lot of energy around for Aries at the moment that's deeply positive, divine union, love, all of those kinds of things. After kind of a period of, not being in that energy for quite some time, I feel like a lot of you have been sowing the seeds or had things that are in their infancy for a while, and it's all really lining up. The stars are aligning for you. Beautiful energy. So let's just kick off with the Oracle card and then we'll go to the tarot, guys. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Your guidance is divinely guided. You're being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, it might not make sense, but if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for. It's what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a plan before they take the first step, but intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul, and that's why most people don't do it. But you, Aries, are not most people. Yep. So I strongly get the sense that a lot of you have been on a journey of, discovering what you don't want in your life, quite possibly through experience in the last few years, might have even been over the last decade for a lot of you, be it in relationships or work or the place you're living in, maybe in all of those areas of your life. I really get the sense that it's been a process of experiential elimination for you. Having it's almost like a big burn off of karma, having to experience all the things that didn't feel right for you to bring you to a place where you are now aligned and you truly do know what you desire, so you can answer that call of your soul. And I feel like that process went on for several years, but maybe over the last year, it could have been less, maybe over the last few months, you've kind of arrived at that crossroads. You've arrived at that space in between where it's like you're clear on what you don't want to engage with, the kind of people or energies you don't want to invite into your life anymore. But it's like the pathway hasn't completely unfolded for you to move into your next chapter as well. I mean, this person here in the Three of Wands has turned their back on the past, firmly knows what they don't want, and is now only interested in engaging in the future direction and looking forward in life now. And this person is looking at these ships on the horizon, those ships that indicate, the successes, the achievements, the fruits of our labor, the harvest of the seeds that we've planted. And those ships haven't come in yet, but they are the promise that they will come in. Your ships will come in. And I really feel, if we look at the rest of the cards here, guys, that is in your next chapter, and that chapter is fairly close. You're actually turning the pages into that new chapter as we speak. And this person has a firm grip on their Ace of Wands. I think you've been slowly but surely planting the seeds, taking the inspired action that you need to lead your life in this direction, slowly creating behind the scenes. 2 3s in this reading, guys. That's a number of creation, of manifesting. And I wanted to pair this card with the Queen of Pentacles because that's what I see with her. She's holding this pentacle, which is like that giant seed, and she's looking at it lovingly. She's nurturing it. She's caring for it. And she's very, very practical in the things that she needs to do in order to expand that pentacle into the abundance that she knows that she deserves and she knows is on its way to her. The Queen of Pentacles is also, strongly tied to the devil energy. She's the card of Capricorn. I feel like a lot of you have gone through the process of releasing yourselves from toxic people and situations in your life. You may have been going through a purging process over the last few years of slowly but surely releasing yourself from the grips of anything that doesn't work for you in your life, rising up in your power, and then, as I said, planting the seeds and taking the inspired action to lead yourself to where you want to go. And I feel that you're at the threshold, you're at the turning point where you start to get the rewards, where those ships are literally, this is the recent past, guys, these ships are coming in. And the Empress is the force that's going to help to do that, to bring them into reality. Current position, the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Empress, as I mentioned, she is the great creator of the tarot. She is the embodiment of the divine feminine who can literally birth our ideas, our possibilities, our inner manifestations into the physical, tangible world. She's the biggest card of promise in the tarot. So, if there has been something that you've been working on, these seeds that you've been planting in whatever area of your life, and I feel that it's in multiple areas, guys, in, love, in our sense of stability, in work, and how we make our money, that's all coming in for you now. The Nine of Pentacles is such a card of Aries for me. I know it doesn't link to it in terms of zodiac, but so many Aries people are hard workers. They get things done and they're very independent and self-sufficient. That's the Nine of Pentacles. I think you've been working away behind the scenes to get yourself in a place, not only maybe financially, but emotionally, working on your stability and all those things to shine in your light. And I think that everything's really coming together for you. Like I said, those stars are aligning. And it's when you're in your power and it's like, I don't really need a lover to complete me or a partner. I don't really need, to grasp for money. I'm relaxed. I'm in my element. That's when all of those things are actually magnetized to you, Aries. So this for me is, the gateway for all of those things that you truly desire to be magnetized to you. And I really feel that you're just on the threshold right now of that kind of tipping point of energy. Because in the near future, Aries, look at this. Best life. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. I mean, I'm actually like my heart rate's going up as I see these cards. So exciting. So we have the 10 of Cups and we have the 10 of Pentacles, both the peak in their suits of, the cups being the love, the fulfillment, joy, harmony, all of those things, and the Pentacles being, it can be the money card, it can be having all the financial resources and the abundance that you desire, having the sense of stability and security within yourself and within a home situation as well. That's why we see in this card the pets, the children, the grandparents, the beautiful home. It's really that high level of a commitment and abundance in your life. So I feel like in the next chapter, when I say next chapter, it could be, it could be next month, but it could be up to the next 6 months, that some of you might meet a life partner that you can really achieve this with, or some of you might start a career or job that not only are you completely fulfilled and emotionally, that you're also getting the financial rewards that you want. You can see a long-term vision in it, and it could lead you to being in the place to have the resources that you need to build this beautiful family life or whatever it is that you desire in your life going forward. So this combination for me says the stars are aligning for you to live your best life, Aries, and I really strongly feel that it is your time, because I feel like a lot of Aries people have gone through a huge period of karmic purging over the last few years. Whew, Aries, I'm excited. I'm going to leave it there. It's exactly what it says. It's extremely positive. I wish you all the best with it. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, guys, so it won't necessarily be for every Aries person out there. Feel free to leave me a comment. Like, are you feeling the shift? I definitely feel like I am. So let me know if it resonates and how it's unfolding for you, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.